My blog helped to slowly fill color into those gray and dismal pages of my life. It was a place for me to go when I needed a taste of comfort and hope. And it inspired me to keep moving forward because I knew that was the only way through it. So in the summer of 2010, I had just gone back to work after maternity leave with my second son, and I was so sad. All I wanted was to be at home with my two boys. So I remember lamenting to a friend during that time and saying, why can't I be one of those people to make money blogging? And she said, you can. Literally that night, I started my food blog, Pip and Ebby, in the hopes that one day I would be able to use it as a way to leave my job. Shortly after this, I found out I was getting a brand new boss at work, and we also found out that our oldest son was going to need his third open heart surgery. As I processed these two big things, an anxiety like I had never known before seeped into my bones. I started having panic attacks and crying in the middle of work meetings, and I was having dizzy spells at really inconvenient times. Elijah's surgery came and went. He was a total star and came home 5 days after open heart surgery. I, however, did not bounce back in the same way. Back at work, my boss told me that I needed to be okay now, but I was nowhere close to being okay. I had 2 breakdowns that resulted in me driving myself to the hospital because I didn't know what else to do. My anxiety during this time was off the charts. I don't know how I pulled this off, but somehow I was able to keep up with my blog through this entire stretch of time. I think I knew, even in the darkness, that it was going to play a huge role in helping me heal. Exactly 1 year after getting my new boss, I was fired from my job. Our main source of income and our family's health insurance were suddenly gone, but I was also free of one of my main sources of anxiety, and I was suddenly able to spend time with my boys. I have this amazing husband who saw my potential, and not only did I lose my job, we lost he didn't even have anything steady, so it was super scary. Even though our income was more than cut in half, he encouraged me to focus on my blog while I healed. I am forever grateful for his support and encouragement. Once the fog of that year began to lift, the energy on my blog completely changed. Completely. I started creating food that actually meant something to me. I took some of my mom's recipes that I always enjoyed as a kid, and I transformed them into the tastiest, most comforting meals. To this day, those comfort food recipes are still consistently in my top 10 most popular posts. I have been able to spend the past 7 years with my boys. I've had the flexibility to do drop-offs and pickups and volunteer in classrooms and go on field trips. And although I keep really busy with my blog, there is not another job in the world that I'd rather have. As my blog continues to grow and evolve, here is what I want Pip and Ebby to be for my amazing readers. Comfort, a comforting meal to let simmer on a gloomy day, or an easy, satisfying dinner that allows families to sit down together, or a dessert that makes you a star at your next party. Color, adding vibrance to your life with colorful food, humor, positivity, honesty, joy, and hope. Inspiration, inspiring you to keep moving toward your goals, making delicious food, and becoming the best wife, husband, mom, business owner, employee, cook, or baker that you can be. Thinking back through the journey of my blog, as well as that year of darkness, I love that those two polar opposite things are intertwined. By starting my blog, I planted a seed of hope, and not only did that seed grow in the darkness, it blossomed in the darkness. And then it grew into this beautiful, unexpected thing that became such a huge blessing for my family. When you are in a dark place, you tend to think that you've just been buried, when actually you've just been planted. Allow yourself to blossom.